Wave for YouTube. Wave, wave, wave. Thanks. Alright, got a wave. Got a wave for YouTube. Hey viewers, zAiDiBoy here. Isn't this gorgeous? Now you might think I'm poor, but I'm experiencing all of this while you're stuck in a damn cubicle somewhere, or basically wondering why I emailed you a link to this rubbish or texted it to you or some nonsense, and perhaps your curiosity overcame you and you were like, okay, whatever dude, this guy and his atheist rants. Guys, my atheist friends who know me know I'm a good guy, and I don't need to prove myself to anyone who judges me without essentially absorbing the facts of the matter. The facts of the matter is that I'm not out to convert atheists into anything apart from, let's say, agnostics. Okay, let's just say that that's my stated mission. So, as I mentioned previously, it's incorrect, and even dignified personas such as Daniel Dennett and Sam Harris, and perhaps even the esteemed Richard Dawkins, not to mention the late, great, and I'm not saying that facetiously, I hero worship the dude, Christopher Hitchens. Okay, so instead of coming up with all kinds of convoluted arguments and trying to impose some kind of rational / intellectual / academic superiority over others who don't follow your creed, why don't you realize that that whole thought process and modus operandi is in fact the very thought process and modus operandi of the people that, my dear atheist friends, you have committed to struggling against, rightfully, by the way. Here's the thing, I might as well clarify. A, I don't hate atheists, and I don't love Muslims. In fact, I would probably say I like more atheists than Muslims in terms of, you know, percentages and proportionality. So, this guy walking down the street there up ahead, way up ahead in the distance, he's not going to wave, I can tell already. Like, the reason that other guy waved, you might be like, man, you're just forcing him to blah blah. No, we clicked. I could tell. He could tell what I was into. I could tell he could tell what I was into, and he waved. In any case, so this guy coming up here, now, if he's a Muslim, honestly, or if he's brown skinned, I'll be honest with you, I'm racist too. Everyone's racist. It's social. It's part of the social conditioning. How can you not be? Given how stupid a lot of brown and Muslim people are. Hello. And I'm not even talking about ISIS and stuff like that. Guys, you know what? I'm just looking for normalcy, just like the next guy. I'm looking for security, just like the next guy. So I don't hate atheists. I admire and hero worship a lot of atheists. Atheists, by far, I don't need statistics to show this to me or prove this to me. Atheists, by far, are the most intelligent group of people, or non-group as you might want to call yourselves. Okay? Now, on the other hand, I also want to say that I admire and I appreciate and I encourage your guys' efforts. Okay? In terms of the truth versus the non-truth aspect. Okay? So, if people are stupid, bicycle signal, love it. Wait for YouTube, guy. Do it, man. See, I knew you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't. Huh? You too good for a wave, eh? I knew you wouldn't. Anyway, that's salesmanship like there. Right? That's salesmanship right there. Okay? Salesmanship is not trying to convince someone, but salesmanship is knowing who you can convince. Like basically getting a feel for who you click with and who you don't click with, and essentially limiting your interactions to those you click with. Does that make sense? Alright, back to atheism. I don't want to digress too much. I digress way too much, right? And I'm trying to calm that down. I might as well just own up to the fact that my own mission in life is to, you know what, I'll be honest with you, to spread the Islamic sciences from the perspective of the divine knowledge that God the Almighty, the impenetrable, has bestowed upon the family of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, as per Shia Muslims, which I am one. Now, I'll go through life applying the Socratic method until such a time that someone reverse engineers and applies that on me and shows me that I am delusional. My atheist friends, instead of like, there's this dude called Tiny Mookie, and he's like, you know, since last year now, we've been having it out with each other on Twitter. I mean, like, I really have tried with this guy. I even made a video telling him how sorry I was for whatever I did that pissed him off, because I'm so interested, guys. I'm so interested in finding out, my atheist friends, I'm so interested in finding out your thoughts on things. Like, I go through life looking at how amazing everything is and wondering how people can go through life looking at how amazing everything is and not attribute some cause, essentially, to it. And then you guys will come back with, well, you know, you'll come back with something famous like, oh, Occam's razor has essentially sliced the goddamn argument from causality and turned it into a straw man. I don't care about any of that rubbish. Just tell me where the universe came from. A. Okay, I want to give you a thumbs up, right? But for the fact that I'll fall off my bike, and I don't want to do that. Now, on the other hand, like, you see these people coming up the way, I can tell they're cool people. I can tell the guy who is on your, let's say, left, he's probably going to give me a wave. How do I know that from a distance of like 200 meters? I don't know, but check it out. Hey man, wave for YouTube, buddy. Give me a wave, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Good, man. See, he's like, how are you? Thank you, man. I love Canucks, yo. See that? How do I know this? He's like, how are you, YouTube? Okay, so, all right, guys, going back to what I was saying earlier. Guys, my dear atheist friends, anyone who's watching this, you know what? I'm sorry if I seem offensive and all this kind of nonsense, eh? I'll be honest, like, okay, so once again, A, I don't hate atheists, but in fact, rather, I hero worship a lot of them. B, I consider them more intelligent than the vast majority of the species, by far. I'm talking about exponentials. That's because they're free thinkers. Well, rather, let's put it this way. Because they're intelligent, they're free thinkers, I would have to assume. And it's not just intelligence. Intelligence is fine in and of itself. However, without courage, you've got nothing. Without intellectual courage. So these people who are brought up in churches, you know, given the rigmarole and the dogma of Catholicism and all this kind of stuff, I dare say there's not many people who went from being a Shia Muslim to an atheist. There's many Muslims who become atheists, but not many Shia Muslims who become atheists, and there's a reason for that. There are many reasons for it. And it's not because we call them apostates and go out and kill them either. Charge it, baby! It's a charger, right? Don't frown that much, man. We're getting a pair of glasses, eh? You're making me feel stressed out. Anyway, dear atheist friends, A, I admire you. Okay? B, you guys are intelligent. C, lots of traffic, eh? Goddamn traffic. Keep it real, Federal Express. Did you see that guy come flying on the corner? That's the kind of thing that I become hypersensitive to ever since I watch out and look both ways before crossing the road. Alright, so yeah, so I want to repeat again. A, I don't hate you. B, I don't want to convert you into anything other than agnostic, because you see, the thing is this: the highest minded of you will admit that there is an uncaused cause. However, you'll say that we're not allowed to personify it with human attributes. How you doing there, sir? Doing all right? So, good to hear, man. Beautiful day, eh? Enjoy it, man. So, you're not allowed to so-called anthropomorphize it or anthropomorphize it. All I want is a normal person and a rational discussion. Look at this. I've never seen anything like it. Basically, what this brings to mind for me as a religious person, like, okay, so here's my worldview. I see this, and it's like, I never seen nothing like it. Rolling fields of buttercups, and I'm just basically gliding through this stuff, right, on my super cycle, no less. And I'm going to be a bike delivery guy, guys. It's going to be awesome. Like, I'm hooking up with this amazing company called Hunger Grub. Hey, Hunger Grub has this kind of motto or slogan. Like, I'm into marketing, obviously. Visit my website, my sales and marketing blog. zAiDiBoy.bloGspoT.cA is my personal channel. So yeah, this guy Tiny Mookie, Tiny_Mookie, atheist guy, he ripped me one today. He's like, you're mental, go get some help. And Sam Harris was on that chain and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, why would you expose your own ignorance like that? I retweeted him. I was like, done, yeah, of course I'm seeking help. Well, who wouldn't seek help? Who wouldn't want to be mentored and coached and all this kind of stuff by geniuses of the age, eh? Who would? Alright, let's try not to get hit or hurt somebody else. Look both ways. Practice what you preach, eh? Alright, guys, so I'm looking for a normal conversation. I am looking to turn atheists into agnostics because I do believe in a personable God, and I'll tell you why. Okay, are you personable? Yes. Okay, so your personableness is based on what? Let's just break it down to you. I guess everyone's interested in themselves, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to call this talk, eh? I just whipped out the camera because things are so gorgeous here. Look at these rolling fields of buttercups. So yeah, I was saying earlier that the Holy Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, and his family said, lower your gaze and you'll see wonders. What this means is, everyone, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I feel like I'm dreaming, eh? This is like the fields of gold. This is basically fields of gold. This is exactly what would have inspired sing to, I remember when the upon the field. Does anyone wonder at the fact that Sting bombed after the police? Everyone will be like, oh no, he put out hits, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a damn about the age of Aquarius or the rising. I mean, a couple of good songs, but nothing like, if you take every breath you take, the greatest hits compilation, every track on that album is like not just gold, it's super platinum. And you compare that to Fields of Gold, or if I ever lose my faith in you, I'll have nothing left of me to lose. Are you kidding me? Who are you kidding with that shtick? You better stick it where the sun doesn't shine, sonny. Alright, listen. Atheists, guys, listen to me. First of all, everything does have a cause. Let's not talk about God for a second. Let's say the universe must have had a cause, right? Or are you to say that something can come out of nothing? Like, so you're a personable being, as I was saying, which means a number of things. A, you're alive. B, you're aware. I'm not even going to say self-aware. Alright, this is the end of my spiel here, eh? There's gonna be too much freaking traffic, eh? Alright, so you're alive, you're aware, okay? You're intelligent, you're alive, you're aware, you're intelligent. Can life come from no life? No. Okay? Can consciousness or awareness come from non-awareness? This is the whole thing. This is, okay, so this is the name of this video. Can awareness come from non-awareness? So, the universe has a cause. I've been through this discussion, and in fact, contrary to the expectation of many of my atheist friends, discussing my faith with them has actually strengthened my faith and my position. Because these 4 questions, not to mention the other corollary of questions that I have, such as, obviously, why is everything ordered? Right? Why is everything ordered? Where did everything come from? And who or what's managing it? Why don't the planets collide? Like these constants, like these cosmological constant, for example, it's 10 to the power of 120. It's not an accident, guys. Guys, God is great, okay? And as we've advanced scientifically, and as our thinking has advanced in terms of the intellectual and scientific rigor that we apply to our position about our position vis-a-vis anything in the world, like, to have any kind of opinion is not scientific. To have an evidence-based position is the only, obviously, is the only position. What more evidence do you want than this universe? Guys, I've said it all. Like, I can't be bothered anymore. Like, this freaking traffic is killing me, eh? Order cannot coexist with disorder. If everything was a random accident, it would be, first of all, there'd be nothing, there'd be no cause. All you can say is, as an alternate thesis to the God theory, as you would call it, is that things have been around forever. If they have not been around forever, there was an uncaused cause. If they have been around forever, that's absurd. See you later. See you later, alligator.